Hello everyone, I'm Jianchao Tan, research scientist at MacVI Research USA. Previously, I'm a PhD student of George Mason University Computer Science Department. My thesis work is focusing on image and video decomposition and editing. My work can enable various image and video editing operations, such as time gradient recoloring, object insertion, modifying pigment scattering, and palette-based color harmonization. Today, I will focus on first three projects. First, I want to introduce the time gradient recoloring. This paper is presented at 2015 SIGGRAPH. We know that editing a digitized painting is hard and tedious sometimes using software. But we have a time-lapse painting video for this editing history. And if we remove the painter, lightning, and the noise, we can get a clean video. Then we can extract translucent layers from the clean video. With these layers, it's very easy to edit the final paintings by just choose the selected region and doing the recoloring. Since we have time information for whole strokes, we can do the temporal and spatial selection for these strokes. Then we can get semantic layers for a user to edit. Also, we have time information. We use time information as a gradient to do the colorization, which is impossible for directly editing the RGB image. This is from like a time-lapse painting video to decompose layers. However, can we decompose layers from a single image to enable similar applications like recoloring and also object insertion? So this paper is presented at SIGGRAPH 17. Images in the wild usually don't have layers. Can we decompose the image into layers so that these layers can reproduce the image? And we can use these layers to do the editing. We decompose the problem into two sub-problems. First is find the palette from the image, and then we will find the layer opacity for this coastal paint. We will get single color translucent layers. In RGB space, digital painting form convex shapes. We can work backwards by detecting an RGB space convex hull, then simplify it to get a palette. We will solve an optimization problem to extract translucent layers. These layers' opacity can be converted to barycentric coordinate. Then we can drag the vertices to recolor the painting. And we can also insert objects as new layers. Our technique is also suitable for natural image for recoloring and insertion. Furthermore, we explore more efficient palette-based decomposition using RGB XY space geometry. Our method is 10 to 10 times faster than previous method. Also, our method can handle 100 megapixels within 12 minutes, but the state-of-art needs 3 hours. And our method can real-time edit the layers, but all previous methods need to recompute from scratch. Here is a demo for updating layers by starting from random palette. User just click the palette and drag it to update the layers in real time. Thank you. If you want to find details, you can go to my homepage.